What's going on, everyone? Kami here, and welcome back to my series of Paladins A through Z, where today we're going to be looking at the champion, Atlas. I'm going to be honest with you, I have not played that much Atlas. Like, I'm talking going into ranked where he's banned most of the time and just flat out not playing him. I haven't had a lot of experience with him or against him. So what does that mean? Well, I'm going to suck on Atlas. Now we're going to continue the same format as we did with Ashe by going over an overview of the champion, then we'll jump into the training ground, go over some tips, head back into the better meta, going over stats, and making a loadout and jumping into gameplay. All that fun stuff. So Atlas is a tank, but not in the same sense that Inara is a tank. She's more of a main tank. She has a lot of HP, whereas Atlas only has 3,500 HP, being very comparable to Barrick, having the lowest HP of the cast. Atlas is definitely considered more of an off tank, being able to push in the backline and just annoy the crap out of him. His abilities are pretty straightforward. His right click throws a ball. If you hit someone with it, it throws them back in time for 4 seconds, and they're at their lowest HP if they were within that 4 seconds. His movement ability, on the other hand, sets himself back 5 seconds and puts him at the highest HP he's ever been at within those 5 seconds. Then you have his stasis shield for his Q, which throws up this sweet barrier that can block everything, all projectiles, except for Genos and maybe a couple other things I can't remember off the top of my head, but anything that you throw and it's a projectile or a shot, it completely blocks. And that is up for 5 seconds. And then you have his Exile, or his ultimate, that changes his gun into like a beam attack, and it banishes people whoever you shoot at, and it makes it so they can't be targeted by their teammates, and you can't target them either. Now you have 3 shots on this, and I believe the effect lasts for about 5 to 6 seconds, and the banish lasts for 4 seconds. Just keep in mind that when you're banishing targets, they still contest payloads and points, so don't do it on someone trying to contest at the last minute, because you're just making it easier for them to contest. So I learned some things, and hopefully you'll be able to learn some things too, and I'll throw out another tip that I might have. Now his left click is a little different in the sense of most people's left clicks. It has actually different modes, but kind of hidden. We're gonna jump into the training ground, I'll show you what I mean, and give you any tips that I have. You know what's awesome is this recent patch added these little unit indicators, so this makes it a lot easier. So, basic general overview of his left click is the longer you hold it, the more tight your spread's gonna be. That sounded inappropriate. The less spread you'll have. Didn't sound much better. So this gun essentially has 4 modes: 60 mode, 90 mode, 180 mode, and 900 mode, or fully charged mode. And you're never gonna guess where I got those numbers from. That's right, that's how much damage each shot does. So if I were to shoot in this guy's chest, Mr. Victor does 60. If I hold it for at least a second, it's going to do 90. If I hold it for 2 seconds, it's going to do 180, and if I do a fully charged shot, it's going to do 900. So like, when is it best to do each shot? Well, as we're standing here at the 50 unit marker, when you're up in someone's face, normally if you're fighting a tank, you're always just gonna wanna just tap the left click every time. It's gonna do the same amount of damage. If we look at the damage that I did right there, it's about 3.5, and if I fully charge this, it's gonna do about 3.5. A little bit more than 3.5, they both did equal damage, right? You're so close, the spread doesn't matter. So you're doing the same damage per shot, and you're pulling them off much quicker when you compare doing a fully charged shot where you have to charge it up, let it go, charge it up, let it go. It's just much quicker, right? But let's back out to 100 units. And this is where things become a little bit more of a gray area. I'll back up a little bit more, maybe like 110, 105 units away from the target. If I left click Victor, now we're only doing 45 damage a shot when we're not headshotting. That's a 15 damage drop off. Whereas if we were to hold it to the second mode, being the 90 mode, we're hitting for about 85. And that's only a 5 damage drop off. The 180 mode is going to be doing a full 180, and the 900 mode is still going to be doing 900. I'd highly suggest not going for the normal 60 shot. As you can tell from this distance, the spread is just so random. Like it went bam, 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 then it went blah, 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 then it went da-da-da-da. It's just so random, you can't actually predict where it's going to go, and you'll want to at least do the 90 mode. And honestly, from this distance, I can tell the 90 mode might be the fastest DPS possible. Now heading on back to the 150 units, now you're really going to see that the 60 mode is only doing 24, and you're also going to notice a little bit of a drop off, 72 from a 90. This is where you're probably going to want to hit that 180 mode. You're still losing about 14 damage a shot, and the 900 mode is pretty much going to be full damage, about 870, a little bit of damage drop off. The big thing to note though is you just don't want to just left click at this distance, even at the 100 unit distance. You just don't ever want to do that. You only want to do that close range. Just holding it for a second, you get a much tighter spread, and it's 100% worth it. Now, a couple of tips I can give you is if from this range, when you're about at 100 range, I would highly suggest that you don't aim for anything higher than the chest, right? Because if you aim higher than the chest, what happens is that recoil goes up, and you can kind of pull down a little bit to try to control it. But for the most part, if you don't want to worry about that, just kind of aim at the tummy section, and you're going to get full damage out of it as the recoil goes up, and you might even, if you aim kind of at the chest, see I got one headshot there. It works out really well. You definitely never want to be going for headshots unless you're going for a 900 headshot, because it's just very accurate. It's one shot, pow, headshot, good. And the last tip I can give you is with the ultimate. The duration lasts long enough to where if you banish someone, banish another person, you're like, I don't like this person. Before the duration runs out, you can actually banish again, giving them almost a full like 8-second lockout. It's insane. So if you really want to lock down a target, go ahead and do that. Maybe a healer in the back line while your team's running through could be very, very helpful. Let's jump into the Better Meta website to check out some stats and see what talent we're playing today. Now, first of all, I always like to see how this champion is doing in comparison to other champions in the same role. Whereas we're in tanks, we just kind of click the Atlas button. Since he's only been introduced later on, semi-recently, you can see that his performance started off pretty low on the games one, and it's going up. And that just comes with time, people learning how to play the champion. If we head over to the popularity and we click it, we can see that the popularity has gone down quite significantly. And I don't know exactly why that is. I find Atlas to be an incredibly good champion, and I think the popularity might be because this is taking into account of ranked, and ranked, let's be real here, man. He's banned every single game. And honestly, with the casual games I've been playing, I don't see Atlas played that much. Maybe people are thinking to themselves that they're not going to be able to play it in ranked. Why the hell should they practice in the first place? Maybe people don't like his type of play style because he doesn't have like damage reduction. He has a rewind, and once the rewind is down and his shield is down, both pretty long cooldowns. Overall, I think Atlas is good. So let's check out what talent we want to play for this first video. Overall, Atlas is good. You just need to know how to play him. So the more time he's out, the better people will get at him. Now let's look at the talent. And I want to take a quick note that the talent breakdown has been changed, and it makes it much easier to read in this type of graph form. I want to give a quick shout out to Sucrose. He actually messaged me on Discord saying that he thought it was awesome that I was showing the Better Meta website on my videos, and was like, hey, you have any suggestions? And I was like, what would be really nice is if you could save what champion you're breaking down. Like, let's say we're looking at Atlas. It used to reset when I would switch between win rate, damage per second, whatever it is, it would reset and go back to this. Not even 24 hours later, it's already been updated. That is fantastic. Shout outs to him, Sucrose. Apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. And to anybody else who wants to use this website, the link is down in the description, the Better Meta, right up here. You can Google it too. It's a fantastic site to find champion breakdowns, talents, all that fun stuff. All the stats, find it here, the Better Meta. Yay! Hashtag not sponsored. And a quick tip, when you're using the legendary breakdown with this new setup, you don't have to manually click everything off if you want to do that. All you need to do is just double click the champion you want to see, and it will do that. And if you double click again, it'll go off. Same thing for Varric, Fernando, very easy. Maybe make that a little bit more intuitive if possible. Another tip, let's see what happens. Anyway, looking at Atlas, Deja Vu is by far the most popular, followed by Temporal Divide and Unstable Fissure. Looking at the win rate, Deja Vu has got a 47.6, Temporal Divide about 47.6 and 44.4. It makes sense. I mean, these two are the top used ones. They have about the similar amount of win rate. I mean, everything's going to vary in between like 45 to 55%. It is normally what you're going to see on win rate. This is pretty average. So that means we need to make a Deja Vu deck. And in tomorrow's video, we'll be going over Temporal Divide and Unstable Fissure. I don't remember what Unstable Fissure does. Let's find out. Alright, so the talent we're using, Deja Vu. Setback becomes a lobbed explosive capable of rewinding multiple enemies, which means the right click that you would normally shoot, instead of you having to hit the direct person, it gives you a little bit more leniency being able to shoot it next to it, and the ability to rewind multiple people. For tomorrow's video, we'll need to make a loadout for Temporal Divide, which makes it so the shield is literally the length of the entire map, but it has a double cooldown, which means instead of it being 14, it's 20 seconds. Kind of crazy. An Unstable Fissure is the least amount used. Activating Second Chance leaves behind an Unstable Fissure that after 3 seconds explodes, dealing 900 damage. Yeah, 3 seconds is just too much time. People can probably avoid it, and you're not really playing to the point where you want to you maybe want to dive into the front line and get into the back line rather, and then drop an Unstable Fissure and do some good damage. But I don't know. Maybe used on points where you just kind of dive on their Unstable Fissure away, and then that's an extra 900 damage to anyone trying to stand on the point. I can see why it's the least used talent. So let's make a loadout for Deja Vu. And spoiler alert, I already have one. Going through the loadouts, and I watched some Paladins Pro VODs of the loadouts that they used, and it just seemed like a lot of them liked Beyond the Veil. And this makes it so when you run through your shield, you get a lot of movement speed. And the way that Atlas wants to be played is he wants to get into the backline and be super annoying. And with this 50% movement speed, when you run through your shield, it just helps you do that so much more, no matter what card you're using. I mean, hell, people will probably even use this when you're running the one that doubles the amount of cooldown for your stasis shield. The rest of these just kind of make sense. We have the one that allows us to increase our HP because, like I said before, we're a little bit lower on the HP pool compared to the other tanks. Being able to reduce a cooldown of second chance means you can dive into the backline more often and get out for free. And continuum shift actually pairs well with paradox because if we're setting back, it just gives us more of a leeway to make sure that we're going back far enough to get the maximum amount of HP that we were at, and also to rewind the amount of distance that we traveled. So if we run down a really long path, we'll go back as far as possible. And lastly, Hell Hunter at a level 1, by far probably the best one pointer you can put in for Atlas. It gives you free ammo if you do a fully charged shot. You have to hit it, which is good. I think it's a no-brainer. You have to have that. If you're gonna have Hell Hunter in there, put it at a 1. One could argue that if you put it at like a 4, and then you're like left click, left click, left click, left click, fully charged left click, oh, I got all my ammo back. That's kind of cool. Actually, that is really cool. I don't know. Maybe we'll try that one on the loadouts. But for this one, since I'm not that comfortable with Atlas, we're gonna be starting off with a pro loadout. We're gonna be starting off with the best talent, and we'll see how it goes. I want everyone to wish me luck as we're going into the gameplay. Here we go. All right, deja vu. Same loadout. Remember, our deja vu means that our right click does more. Does AoE with the setback. No, not setback. You know what I'm trying to say. Rewinds enemies in a group. If we actually hit people, that was my loadout. I'm sure you saw that. Looking at the enemy, they have a Strix, unauthorized use, so we don't have to worry about the flare. Goddess Blessing, Tinkerin, Dragon Fangs. Okay. Mainly, we don't really need so much Wrecker right now, and we'll maybe go for that later on. Cool jump. You see the Lex behind me who wasn't able to do the jump. That's how much farther we got ahead of him. It's really good. We need to push on this. Ooh. Shield down. Hey, we got one. Woo. Woo. Lots of damage. Remember, we want to hold it down for a quick second, and then actually we want to hold this down a little bit longer to make sure we can get this spread down, right? That this distance we definitely want it to be a little bit farther, or a little bit tighter of a spread. Cool, we got it. I was gonna do a setback, but oh, I got him. So there's a little bit of a trick too, I guess I'm learning here, is when you do the setback, you can start charging up something, and then you can, oh my goobers. That's a rewind if I've ever seen one. Yeah, retreat. Woohoo, using this. There's a heal. The old IO heals. IO. Got you. What's going on over here? This distance, we just want to left click. This one, we want to hold down just for a little bit to get the 90. The 90 mode, right? Are we moving this? Yeah, we are. Okay. Need to put this up. I'm going to move back to see if the IO can get the... Okay, we're fine. Oh, someone behind us? Nope. 430. Roost is OP, my friend. Roost is OP. I'm trying to look for that head. Ooh. Putting the shield up. Rewinding. And by rewinding, I mean reloading. Oh, we missed that. That sucks. Can't hit that. Hold on, rewind. Oh, wait, did we not hit that? No, we didn't. Oh, we couldn't rewind ourselves. Damn. I always mix up these skills, like rewind, I keep calling rewind. Setback is for them, and second chance is for me. So I'll just say rewind is for me, and setback is for them. That makes some sense, right? Let's grab some cauterize. We've almost got our ultimate up. I mean, it's something, right? Probably want to shut down the healer. Definitely don't think that I'm in the know-how of how to use it properly. Peek. Nope. I don't think you should peek that with that HP. What do you guys think? Ooh, that's a big hit. Woo! Yeah, shield is up right there. Go ahead and give it a reload. Is that Koga still pushing? That Koga is still pushing. Gotta get up a little bit closer. Ooh, not get hit by that. If I could turn back time. I don't know if I want to use my ult right here. Oh, interesting. Where did his shield go? I'm so confused. Like, where did everything go? We don't have that much, do we? Rewind. Ooh. Okay, we're fine. We don't want to ult anymore. No, actually, we want to... Wait, does he use up all the ult if he click all of them? I wanted to get that strict so he couldn't get close, and I wanted to ult anyone that walks out of the doorway before they got onto the point. Well, and it turns out Balthred counter ulted he ran in and... Okay, no, actually, I have no idea. Oh, right, he ulted that evaporated the shield. I get it. Yeah, okay. Forgot Lex's ult evaporates shield. Speaking of which, we will actually go Wrecker 1 just for funzy, and it'll allow us to get the shots on when we need to. And hey, he made the jump with me, so you see how far we are up. Oh, why do I keep sucking at making it run through there? Okay. Whoop. Okay, Luna's on the point. That'll do. Peekaboo. Maybe we should have let go of that. We'll hold the front. Oh, damn. Hey! Wait, where'd my shield go? What? Where's my... Oh, I didn't put it down. Okay, there it goes. That was interesting. Oh, Tyra's pissed. You leave this realm. Yay, we did it! Hiya! Come on back, buddy. So that's a good way that setback can be used when they're running out. There's also some better times you can use it. How am I missing those? There we go. Oh. This is fun, huh? Ooh, baby. We're just sniping right now. Whoa, Black Betty. Come on back, buddy. Come on back with yourselves. We got him. Whoa. What if we can, like, destroy that Luna? We might want to consider going Bulldozer. Got one. Looking for it. There's one. Got him rewound. We got it. I mean, we kind of had it no matter what because matchmaking, but we got it. You know, looking at this 13,000 damage on the Tyra, I'm surprised we actually pulled out that win, but I think it was the fact that we had double tanks and our heals just happened to be a lot better. Maybe Vile just wasn't feeling it. I don't know what it is, but what I will say is that was too short of a game. Let's go on to another one, see if we can flex our Atlas knowledge. Here we go. All right, so Deja Vu, we're gonna make it work, baby. We're gonna make it work. Nothing changed in the loadout. What do we want to go here? Cauterize? Yeah, there's literally no need for that one thing. Wrecker. Man, there's a Terminus. Rewind. See if we hit that Tyra? Nope. Never mind. Didn't work out. So we'll go ahead and use our bad boy. Oh, my goobers. We got to rewind that big boy. Luna's capturing the point. OP, OP. Oh. Someone up above? Admiral Loki. We've almost got our... Oh, am I standing in fire? Oops, sorry. That's my bad. That is completely my bad. Oh, he sucked that up. That makes sense. Let's rewind. Why don't we? We can push on this, actually. Oops, we didn't hit that. Woo! Oh, wait a second. Wait for our temporal rift to come up. Hiya! What is he doing? He got away. What a baller. Uh-oh. We do have enough time to rewind? Eh, he seems okay. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of his range. Woo. Any fire? Always look down for fire. I probably didn't push up far enough for that. And we're not using our movement speed on this enough, I don't think. Luna is dead, though. Yes, beat them down. Can I get here? I got here. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go back and push the payload, actually. Woo! Meow. The old rewind shoot combo, classic. 878. Do we have a Shaolin? We do, okay. Sucking a bag of those. Woohoo! Oh no, we got stunned, dude. We tried to reround, but we got stunned by the Luna. Definitely need to play against Luna more often to try to anticipate stuff like that. Also kind of a reason to go, I would say kind of a reason to go Resilience. Like Luna's like, oh yeah, Luna and Resilience. Plus there's a stun of the ult. Yeah, Luna's a semi-resilience enthusiaster. Oh man, that guy just got dropped. Let's get up in the front and throw down our wall. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, don't you know? We're gonna push this in, baby. I don't think I'll need to ult here. Yeah. We're the best Atlas in the world. I can't even keep a straight face. All right, so Cauterize 2 I think is gonna be enough for now. So far, a lot of these games I've been playing, we've obviously since IO just came out with this patch, I've seen IO like every game. And definitely have not been impressed with the amount of healing, and it could just be because people need to get better at her, and I think that's more than sufficient to say. But I think Cauterize 2 is going to be enough for now with how much healing I've seen they're going for. Not calling them bad, I'm just saying they see a little bit more time. Come on back, Tyra. Oh no. Oh god. I'm mixing the cooldowns up too much. Get that Kinessa again? Oh, we're just a big old meanie head. Just a big old meanie head. I'm gonna keep holding this left side though. Shoot that mine down. Get out of here. We can definitely push up now. Oh no, I messed that up big time. Definitely messed that up. Time to run away from the pain. Ooh. What is going on? Is that a bot? I think it is. What do you guys think? I thought I'd be able to catch that Kinessa too. I could not. Oh no, there's the anticipation of the stun. We got it up in time. That's good. I don't know if this rewind's gonna help us at all at HP. It's not. We kind of screwed that up. So that's something you need to keep in mind. Well, as Shinron Omega says, need healing, need healing, need healing. Woo! Gotta aim here. Ooh, there's 758. And we shifted a little bit. What did we hit there? I think we hit the shed. They hit the IO. How dare us? Oh god, okay, I get it. I'll mute you. You win. Who's outmatched? Oh, we almost got it pulled off. Whoa, give them hell. We're gonna rewind early just in case we get stunned by the IO. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a bot though. Death awaits you all. Death awaits you at the mall. Nope, get away. I don't want it. Oh. Yeah, we weren't living that. And this guy says he's like seriously lagging. It's like, that's just the game on patch day, you know? It's just how it is. It's rough, but it's life. I'm sure this Terminus crashed. What? Yeah, buddy. Sucking a bag of these. Ooh, baby. Ooh. So if we get better at like shooting the shot at the last second, like if we're peeking, we need to have quick reaction time to where people are standing. Oop, we fed that hard. We'll hide from that. Yeah, we're just like not able to lob it up. Not able to line up very well. I want to get up in front of here and throw my thingy. And we'll rewind to get all our HP back. Into the fire and flames, some say. I need to get back on the point. No. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're dead. All right, going back in. Zin says quiet. Hiya! So we're gonna keep trying to charge this to like the level, the 90. The 90, right? What I said? Nope. Oh, yep. Let's go ahead and rewind to get most of our health back here. Oh, nice. Oh, never mind. Oh my god, I rewound her out of it, dude. That's hilarious. I screwed that up so bad. Yeah, this is just going to be an easy capture for us because, well, they have a bot on the terminus. I take it back. Go quick rewind. We've got our other ult up, or we got our Q up. So here we just want to left click because it does the most. Uh-oh. No! Okay, so another thing is, Kami talked too soon there. The other thing is, when you press left click, there's a big delay between you being able to left click and you being able to throw down your Q. So if you need to throw down your Q, I guess we'll just grab Haven. We need to get down to the point. If Balthra can get down, Balthra's knocked off. All right, 3-2. We got ourselves a... Oh, never mind. Zin's on there. Woohoo! No! If I could turn back time. Where did I... All these stuns, bro. Did we get him? I think we did. Rewind it. Wow. Some high octane gameplay right there. I don't even know if we can deal damage to Luna. Luna actually has a crap ton of HP, dude. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that. But that's the case. 72 damage. Take that. Walk into it. Bam! Oh, no. Balthra's gonna be getting put... Oh, okay. Shenron Omega going Omega douchebag on them right now. Kind of watching the left side to make sure that they can't sneak through. I guess we should zone up with them. Sure. It's party time! And just timing the shots when you think someone... I clicked that a little bit too early, but timing the shots where you think they're gonna peek, I think is really good. And then being able to quickly react to where they are, like that. Hey. We're just sitting back and sniping. Whee! Let's see if we can kill Luna. I think she's probably going to get healed up a bunch. I don't know why it wouldn't, but I'm pretty sure COD definitely affects the Luna heals, like the IO heals on the Luna. Let's look at the payload real quick. The payload is not moving, it's moving backwards. We're pretty much holding all angles we can. We fed that. How dare us. I think against them, I just want to go Haven some more. They just have so much Haven on their team. Terminus is not Haven, but, you know. Maybe he's back. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe the Terminus is back. I haven't really been paying attention. Who knows? Knows. We definitely need to be using our setback more. Or we just haven't. Peekaboo! Maybe get this Tyra? There we go. So we can keep pushing here, and then we'll be able to rewind soon. Actually, I'm going to rewind right now because I want to get full healed, or at least close to full healed. Can you not? Almost hit that. Oh, my lagoobers. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Now we're just going to look for a rewind on anyone trying to get through. Yeah, I think we've got this. Again, I think it was a bot on the Terminus, but I'm going to show you my match history after this, and we'll get a good kick out of it. 63,000 damage, 7 deaths. I'd say at least 2 of those deaths were easy, just rewind or press Q before you shoot type of situations where it could have been easily avoided. I think Atlas is a really good champion. You can play aggressively with them and then rewind. I need to get better at... The thing is, Atlas can only rewind for so long. So there's a lot of times I'll like push up and take half damage and I'm like kind of floating, just kind of floating. I'll use my shield and I'll be shooting behind it. And it's just kind of pointless to do that because by the time you want to rewind, you'll rewind. You've been standing there the whole time and you'll rewind to nowhere and you won't heal up because you've been shooting and staying in combat and not getting heals at all. Not to say anything about the healer that we had, but you know what I was saying. Definitely some improvements we can make on him, but again, I played Atlas maybe 4 times in my life, and that's what's going to be kind of rough through this A through Z series is I'm going to try to be as informative as possible, and some of them I just have not played. Like Dredge and Drogos, again, are going to be very bad. I played a decent amount of games with Atlas to get the hang of it, and speaking of which, I'm going to show you another thing is, both of these games were kind of stomps, right? And if I go over to my history, you can see, well, we played about 5 games with Atlas. Even going backwards to the games I've been playing before, you can see 11-minute game, 10-minute game, 11, 10, 13, 12, 6, 8, 7, 8. They're just... I don't know what to say. Like, they're just all stomps, and I don't know how to avoid it. So I apologize for the lack of quality games. I try to get them as much as possible. That's about the most quality with a 14-minute game that we've had in a damn long time. But I will try to make it informative at the beginning, going over loadouts, going over the better meta stuff, and of course giving any tips and tricks that I've learned / okay, that just magically popped up for no reason. Fair enough. I love when it does that. And the next part of this series, we're going to be going over the other 2 talents, being the one where you explode and the temporal rift double cooldown. I should totally know those, but I don't. Those 2 talents next game, but for now, I'm going to head out of here. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm not going to be one of those people who asks you to like and subscribe, so I'm not going to ask.